What's up, Chaos Nation? Big Rob here, coming to you from the Valley of the Night. We are a balmy 58 degrees, man, but we are upright. Happy to be here. Honored to bring you this video. Topic of discussion is the Wes Watson arrest video with body cam footage by Miami PD. Brought to you by Jon Bravo. Huge shout out to you, Jon. You are, man, you're doing it. You're doing your thing. Huge shout out to you, good sir. Jumping right into it, PD had, I guess, a warrant. They served it, went, picked him up. Wes was a little upset because he wanted them to come in for coffee or tea, hang out, just hang out with a felon. And, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Oh, is this for that beat down that happened where I put the guy in a hospital? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what this is for. Okay. All right. Well, here, babe, here's my keys, and no big deal until quickly realized, oh, I got to go in handcuffs. Yeah, bud, we got a warrant for your arrest, so you got to go talk to the detectives, and then you're gonna sit some time in jail and talk with the judge and go from there. It's a whole process, right? So Jon does a hell of a job putting it all together, all that body cam footage. I know what he's talking about, having to put it together. It's something else. It's an arduous task, man. Sending it in pieces and trying to put it all together, matching the sounds. Anyways, they finally take him to jail. He's telling the whole story to the cops. Cops really don't care. He's talking about his height. He's worried about how tall he is. When you're a certain height in life, not that I'm 6'6", but when you're at least tall enough to ride the rides at Disneyland, you don't worry about, are they going to call me small? Are they going to think I'm a midget? No, it's not something you talk about, right? It's like being a big dude walking around Earth at like 295. I don't have to worry about people saying, am I small? Am I tiny? Like, come on, be realistic. But, because the guy has some, personal problems and issues, he's concerned that everyone thinks he's small. It just is what it is. He's got a complex, and, hey, there's nothing wrong with being 5'6", 5'7". Embrace it, use it to your advantage, and work with what God gave you. There's nothing wrong with it, right? Not clowning on the guy. I mean, yeah, he probably wears, bigger heeled shoes, or, soles are a little thicker. There's plenty of people that wear bigger shoes and wear a lot of socks so their feet can look bigger. I'm not going to name names, but, there's a few personalities in the world that have done that, right? So if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, that's okay. So it is what it is. He's like, oh, they're going to clown on me because my arrest record says I'm 5'8", 230. Bro, that's fine. Like, what? Embrace it, right? You're a stocky dude. What's wrong with it, right? I don't know. It's just kind of weird that you keep talking about it. Cops really don't care. They're just trying to get their job done and go home and do their thing. So you're kind of, they really don't care that you're a YouTube person or a YouTube personality, or that you're a coach of some kind. They don't care. They arrest people all day long, from bums on the street to millionaires with problems. Everybody in between. It's just part of the job. So telling them your weeping story or your grandiose story, they've heard it all. They really don't care. They're just there to do their job, hook you, book you, and move on. And then it kind of set in. And I don't have any bad, feelings towards the guy, nothing weird. But I'm definitely not sympathetic either. You find yourself in that position. He's been in that position before. He knows what it's about when you get handcuffed to the bench. My heart's not going to bleed for him a little extra. You know what it's about. I'm not here to sugarcoat it or be like, oh, poor Wes Watson. No, he had a choice that day. When the guy came up to him and his cronies, and, just like the cops said in Florida, state law, right? Defend yourself, protect your ground. But you chose to hit him with a belt, a weightlifting belt. You didn't use your fist right away. You wanted an equalizer because you realized you're 5'6", and this guy's 6'2", right? So you knew that there was an issue. So the equalizer was you pulled out, pretty much a weapon and you hit him with it. And then, your buddies probably knew that you weren't really going to go hard in the paint. So they jumped in with their dumbbell and their kicking and all that stuff. And the guy ended up with a smashed face. So I stand with what I said before. Some people commented on my last video saying he's not going to do jail time, yada, yada. If he doesn't, I'll be astonished. I'm saying 3 to 5 years. If it's less, he probably had a really good attorney with a plea bargain, but he's going to pay some very, very heavy restitution. And I would almost go as far to say is there's going to be a lawsuit. It's going to be a personal injury lawsuit, probably anywhere between 1.5 and 3 million. That's what I'm saying. So if he's got that money, rest assured, they're going to be doing some due diligence. The attorneys that this guy has, hopefully he's got pretty powerful ones, but they're going to do some digging, and they'll see what his assets are, and they'll take from it which they need to cover hospital bills and anything else they can wrap their head around it. So, lesson to be learned here is everybody is don't let your mouth get you in a situation where your ass can't get you out of it, right? You can't write checks and let everything go away. You can't just spend money and problems are going to be solved. So, you reap with what you sow. You've been calling people out, telling them to come to the gym. Things happen, and now he's in this situation. And, it's not poor Wes Watson. It's part of life. You've already been down this road before. You've been to jail. You've been to prison. You know what the whole juncture's like. No excuses. At your age, this shouldn't be happening. But it is. You showed off in front of your buddies, and here we are. Let it be known, too, you're not a fitness influencer. You're not anyone that anyone wants to expose. That stuff shouldn't exist. We're looking for better role models for our kids and people to look up to. Definitely not someone that runs around talking shit and beating people up at gyms. Definitely not for me. For your kids, if that's what you want, that's your prerogative. Mine, I'm going to lead in a little different direction. Mine are a little older anyway, so they don't pay attention to that stuff. They don't. If I told them who Wes Watson was, they'd be like, who? So we'll leave it at that. Like I said, man, just keep getting out there, doing whatever it takes. Keep your nose clean, do what you got to do, earn your money, take care of your family, do what you got to do, and, try to live as righteous as you can. You're not going to be perfect, but, be ride or die for yours, man. Understand you got to go through it to get to it, and nothing ever in life comes easy. So if it does, question it. I think that's it. I'm going to keep the video pretty short. Hope you're out there, like I said, doing whatever it takes, and keep pushing those limits, man. Keep doing great things, and try to do good by the next person, I do believe in good stuff comes around just as well as that bad stuff. So be careful out there. Anyways, guys, till next time, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your likes, your subscriptions, whatever you do to fund and take care of us, and your likes, your comments, whatever it is, man. It all matters. It all means a lot, even right down to just, thanks for the video. I appreciate it all. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Till next time, I'm Big Rob. I'm out.